You're positively haunting me with your presence of late.
Held captive? By Kem? Are you certain? Then I was right. But it seems that in order to hear, you must wear the amulet as you can. Good luck.
Source amulet. Replenish source.
Look at you. Beautiful, inside and out. Nearly there, my darling. You can play with all your brothers and sisters.
Like there should be a fight upstairs.
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity. You detect Source coursing through its inner mechanisms, lending it the appearance of sentiency.
There I was expecting a cellar maybe. Okay. Start the fight.
Papa's permission granted. You may pass, friend, and...
The puppet's words choke off.
You have hampered me long enough. This place will be your tomb, the only one you shall enter.
Fire weakness, earth weakness. It's not a good weakness to have. Oh, there's a corpse there somewhere. Right, let's wait and see what they do. About 250,000 to kill all of these. What the fuck is it doing? It's weird, everything I do it's anything spell related and it's an automatic critical hit. Sort of weird. Do you have other weaknesses? Earth and fire, earth and fire. No way I can throw anything at them. Maybe a scroll. Don't know if we have good 2-point scrolls. Epidemic fire. Doesn't actually do all that much damage though. I mean, it wouldn't do all that much damage compared to even the shittiest of fire spells, but Curse Cluster Grenade? That's not a spell, we get the most benefit from throwing a spell around. Okay, give me Epidemic Fire then. What the hell does it even work? I forgot the virtue tokens. Glistening Source Orb. Consuming this will bestow Source Point upon you. So Apotheosis is no longer all that necessary either. Puppet Bee. Okay, I need the amulet on. What the hell? Why is it invalid target? Yeah, I don't get why they are invalid targets. Can I suck the necessary source from myself?
My amulet is growing with source.
No. That's the one thing I can't do. Well, shit. No, it's draw source from your amulet. Any kind of source vampirism fills the amulet. Yeah. Makes a lot more sense.
Is already brimming with source. It cannot contain more.
We need something from here.
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears an engraving. It was all for you. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
We get the password. Probably should pay a little bit more attention to what people say. Usually it just doesn't matter, so I've gotten into the habit of ignoring it. Why does the old man have panties here? Children's toys. Monsters guarding this from intruders. Yeah, this feels wrong, man.
Greetings. I trust that the item I gave you...
Fully charged, you say? That would...
You'll need the Scroll of Atonement. It's locked in my desk on the 2nd floor. The password is Giora.
When you have both the charged amulet and the scroll, go to good luck. You may need...
I believe I've told you all that you required.
What? There must be some mistake. They're just toys.
Consider me at your service if you need anything else.
Uh, 1 million. 1 million still needed. That's gonna be tough. It really depends quite a bit what we
The
get from
desk
the
is locked
consulate.
tight. Instead of a key, you take a nearby quill and dip. The ink is absorbed.
Ah, 2 items. Potential new gloves. Not too bad. +1 thievery instead of +2 wits. Initiative, finesse, lifesteal. Don't care. Even if I could do the school one, it would only get 100,000, but at the same time, would only need 900,000 from other places.
Shoo, you flea bag, shoo!
Yeah, still, the console makes more sense at this point. We can go scrounging up PT XP after that, but for now, consulates.
You, over gonna need more than wits on these wild streets.
Yeah. Give me a blessed water balloon. It's not a horrible item. Just not as okay. What do this? This has +5 intelligence and +2 wits. That's a lot, though. The other item would have +2 intelligence, 1 huntsman, 1 pyrokinetic. Just no good. $400,000 gold and nothing to spend it on. I mean, even if we had a full group, that would still be too little. At the same time, if you would have full group, you gotta spend gold along the way.
For the safety of Riverlock, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
Sure thing, buddy. There should be a lot of cold magic needed. We have a fairly good selection.
You're surprised at the void. The Voidwoken tore down the consulate's barricades like they were paper.
I barely escaped the consulate with my life. No thanks to the Order's supposed...
This is no ordinary fire. Water has no effect. Better to just contain it until it dies down.
Careful! This fire's of the void! Infernal stuff. Can't be put out by normal means. Best to wait it out. It'll have
Voidwoken.
the lizards inside the consulate never stood a chance. It's
By all means, because they're collaborating with the Black Ring.
now. I know Chem can be a bit testy, but that's no.
There may be Voidwoken still in there.
Then let it burn.
Yeah, this is the shit. You need to get rid of a lot of necrofire. Not that big of a job, I guess, if you know what's coming. Every little piece of fire allows them to respawn. Enemies themselves aren't too tough. Cursed Revenants. Level 19 losers. Massive water and cold weakness, so yeah, they're gonna be totally annihilated when we get to the actual fighting part. Still, it's gonna be a bit of a headache if we leave the fire around. You don't need to get rid of the fire though. It just means you're gonna end up fighting a lot here. Because they do eat a fire when they have to respawn, so eventually they'll run out. They also have fire abilities though, so it's not quite that simple either. We're a fairly good arena here now. Preferably we would like to start the fight somewhere there. Focus on clearing the... No, we can't just focus on clearing the fire, that won't work. The reason is that they will create new fire as they fight, so we need to take care of them quickly. So if I can more or less just get there, I can get rid of most of the initial fire. Yeah, he's fairly weak for a level 19 guy. $3,600. Yeah, immediate death. No escape for him. Okay, let's see what the other guys can do. Fire attack of some sort. We need to suppress that immediately. No, he didn't have the common sense to do that. Instant death. Yeah, I seem to recall having a bit more trouble the first time.
single rage-wrought thought rolled. You were a spy at the consulate when a source at the Paladins.
Is your book? Ethereal Storm. Could be something hidden behind these. It doesn't look like all that important though. Fire lamp. Shut it down. Okay. I think for the most part this is going to be trivial for us because of the nature of the Fire Revenant. That we happen to be an exceedingly good Hydro Sophist spellcaster. Still, I'm gonna throw the tornado through the wall. No, this is gonna be a much more challenging situation. Yeah, there's oil and everything here. I wonder if they instant destroy because there was no nearby fire or because I killed them with ice. I'd like to know. Three revenants. Well, initially we want height. We might as well take the damage bonus we can get from that. Might as well take the cost reduction. Right, you. Maybe it's because they were frozen when they died. He's not frozen. Probably a couple blasts needed to go through the shield, then one to finish off. If once get to a fire, it's a little bit harder now. There isn't anything particularly interesting I can do. Yeah, water is really the only sensible way of attacking. See what they do. Probably bombard me with fire attacks. They're all archers. Resurrect your own ass, but that's not gonna help you too much. We can easily afford to just keep killing them. They'll run out of fire sooner or later. It's some sort of a cheap cold attack will do. But they can't really do much except resurrect. Up the fire. Still, this isn't exactly my favorite way of fighting them. I need to maybe do something more. I do have a scroll of tornado, so I can cleanse one area fairly well. They resurrected, no shit. Tornado will take a long time to recharge. I'll use the scroll. I don't think there's ever going to be great uses for them. I do have a scroll, right? What does it even look like? There's no way in hell I have a scroll. Alternatively, it looks nothing like the tornado spell skill. I don't see one. We do have blessed water. All this complicates things a little bit. Join in the party. We're all gonna be here, we might as well all gonna be here then. I can suppress them to some extent, but I still need to kill them. I suppose I could always do the thunderstorm. I'm gonna keep them killed and suppressed for some time. What the fuck was that? It comes from the sky, so I guess it got interrupted before it hit the ground. Thanks, game. Cannot turn invisible, right. This is bad, I might die. They can easily attack through my armor. One knockdown arrow and I'm dead. Yeah, that was terrifying. Curse fire at least has duration. Not sure why the one died there. Also, I'm not sure I'm getting any kind of experience out of these. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm not getting anything. Can't be helped. Restart the fight. Right. Not sure if I can prevent him from resurrecting, but I might be able to make it a little bit harder. We'll go for here. Wonder if slow is affecting it. Right, I was sort of counting on the Revenants providing some experience, but clearly they're not gonna provide shit. That is a big setback. Whispers of Soda. I'm sort of confused how this is gonna go without the red Prince being part of our group.
The spirit turns her gaze upon you. Her eyes blaze with cool disdain. She resists the inquiry, but before the door in her mind, she tilts her head. The spirit the taste of the food at official receptions, the laughter of children playing out in the... Her diplomatic training is she closes her mind.
Should still be more fighting. At least one group of Revenants, but I'm not sure if I really want to fight them. Still, oil seems to work fairly well on them. Right, so there's a couple of areas here. I think even the worst case scenario, I'll only have to kill the Revenants a couple of times there, that's about it. And they'll die after that. I would like to start a fight with the tornado though. No need to make things harder for us than they already are.
The spirit howls in excruciating agony. Your touch draws. She embraces you.
An amulet. Right, there's not much fire here anymore. They really want to fight me? Fine. Apple gemstones. So hard to move around. Ooh. I want to check the gloves. They're the one real big weakness our character has. Shitty goddamn gauntlets. Well, the one thing that has the most room for improvement, let's put it that way. Yeah, and these are pieces of shit too. As is tradition. But we should be clear of revenants at this point. I don't want to use those fire jumping skills here for obvious reasons. 30,000 to reach this place. Not sure why I'm so eager to try to get the revenants to fight here. I'm not getting anything out of them anyway. What the hell is the point of fighting them? Loot is pathetic, experience doesn't exist, and yeah. Why exactly am I fighting them? There was
Where in the hells does that portal lead? I guess there's only one way to find out.
some kind of a ghost here we need to talk to. Assassin.
The spirit doesn't speak, but instead the lizard panic shouts. You remember, you flit. Alas, and the pain is gone. You are you again.
Portal Dreams. There's a little bit of a down area there I want to visit, but if I recall correctly, there's no way to jump back up from there. So we'll need to leave a teleportation pyramid here somewhere. Or if there's a way, it's troublesome, it's not easy to locate. Vor Gravel. Strength, Constitution, Warfare. Yeah, all the things we're not interested in.
I've spotted something.
What is this? Resource orb. How the hell do you... Something attached to the ancient spear of bloodletting. Finesse cleave damage. It's fine, I guess. I think we should go and sell our crap. We have the pyramid here, we can easily return. We are again having carry weight issues. Better not go into the dream while having them.
Get to it or get moving. It's the busiest day. Now that you're all done, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here?
Shoo, you flea bag, shoo! Roll up, don't be shy.
A weapon we're never gonna use. There's probably at least a couple of necklaces or things like that we could get rid of. Yeah, I think I'll just send things to the lady. Big chicken food. Chicken food, what's the difference?
Get out of here, you dirty
Shrug. Right. I think the most useful thing we can do is just dump things on the lady. This does have to have some weight to it. Maybe not 46 nails, that's might be too much. It's starting to have a decent amount of weight to it. Same with some of the pixie dust. I'm never gonna use that though. Pillows technically could have a use. The runes could have a use too, but doesn't mean I'm gonna use them. Anything else? Maybe some of the eternal artifacts. I still don't have a use for them, and they weigh a single pound each. Maybe potion bottles. Right, that should help quite a bit.
If you've got some bite in you, then I've got what you need.
Yeah, we still need the million. Almost got a nothing this entire place so far. It's gonna be a tough one. There's too many illusionary opponents or things like that that don't earn you shit. This is where you have to destroy the mirrors.
It may be a dream, but if you die here, you die for real.
There might have been... You can win the fight, or you can escape it. Whatever you wish. You could also just attack the mirrors now, I guess. But I feel like that's a bit cheating.
Good evening, God Woken. I trust this place is the deep down truth. There is no... You are not in...
The glass in it.
How dangerous are they? It doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter. Can I get experience from killing them matters. Because if I can, I should at least kill them once before destroying the entrance they came from. If I don't get any experience out of them, what's the point? This might be... okay, we need to test things first. I need to just kill one of them, see if we get anything. If not, then go full after the mirrors. Huh, 75,000. I can get experience out of them. That's all I need to know. It's going to be troublesome to fight them. At the same time, there really is no reason for us to hold back. The game has like... maybe this fight is the only even remotely serious fight for the end fight of the entire game. Even if I can get enough experience for the level 21, which is just for curiosity's sake anyway. It's not like I could do anything with that level up at this point. Maybe get level 21 gear, see what that is. That's about it. But anything except water and air should be used. Excellent. Might as well destroy this one mirror while we're at it. Did I get something? Yeah. Take your source points. Immune to burning? Yeah, so anything but fire and poison.
You are not enough.
You may break one!
I'd like to go into Vindego's attack range. She can throw master spells at us. But you need to be broken. I teleport them. There's no nearest mirror anywhere. I can't really attack them from here. They know where I am now and they have a lot of points, so they'll come after me. So shields up, see what they'll do. I could up my elemental resistance and stuff, that might be a good idea. That's the only real threat they can have against. If I do that, even their master spells is something I could just shrug off. And it's not like I would be sacrificing a lot. Something like Death Trumpet or 2, so 50% resist all. It's not that important. And it'll cover our asses. Right. All in a nice, tight little package. Are we in water? Steam cloud? Does that count for something? Yeah, it's technically water, I guess. Right. They've respawned. I wonder if we can get experience from the respawn versions too. Again, it's an important test to do. The moment we stop getting experience, the moment I'll stop killing them. We have 740,000 to level up. So 10 of these of similar difficulty level and we should be okay. There should be one enemy somewhere. Why am I not seeing it? I can see 2. Melody and Alexander. Don't see the third one. Indigo is here somewhere. I suppose she could be invisible. Right. Say again, test to see if I can get experience out of these. If not, we can just ignore them and take care of the mirrors. No. I still want to drop her on the mirror itself. Let's see. Let's drop her there. People hit. There we go. Follow up scroll, and that should do her. Yeah, she has no chance of surviving this. I'm not getting anything out of her anymore. So, time to just end this as quickly as possible.
It's time to meet an old friend. Come, my prince.
Not enough. You were never enough.
They're just gonna keep bringing in new guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure the prince is here the first time, so killing him should not be a problem. There's at least 3 mirrors still left. That's something we can destroy. I would like to leave at least one for now. Okay, didn't influence the mirror in any way. We don't really have resistance at the moment, so and he has arrows. I'll take another resistance potion just in case. Ooh, Wendigo was here too. We'll just have to kill the Red Prince before we kill the others, and he comes here with the rest. They're just making it move. Oh fuck, they taunted me successfully, this is bad. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, got the experience from him. Can probably suppress him at least. Right.
Here you die, but we do.
Melody number 3.
You were never enough.
Ooh, this is bad. Sucking each other off for source. How low can you go? I don't really need the source to fight these guys though. Also, I'm not sure if there's much point in it, so I'll leave one mirror maybe. I'm gonna lose my resistances. I think I'll just destroy the mirror and wipe these out. I think I've milked this as far as it can be milked recently. I don't recall what happens to these when we destroy the last mirror. Do I still need to clean up the Battle arena, or is this it? Did something happen to them? Guess I need to clean up. Ah, that's the wrong ability above the melody. For me. Well, we're actually in a bit of a pickle here. We're very close to a lot of them, and I don't really want to be so close. They are dangerous. Don't really have any discounts I could rely on. I can sort of throw her away. It would give me a little bit of breathing room. Right, and then we run. Melody might be able to attack me easily enough, but I'm not sure if the other two can. Ooh, Melody's attacks go right through armor. Right, I was expecting more of them though.
Path has revealed itself. Looks like I just found a way out.
Right, that's not gonna work. Do this. Not necessarily a horrible idea, but yeah, I can easily recover the spores. That's why we have these weird tokens. Actually, why take them? There's a resource just to be picked up. Right. 600,000 needed to level up. We might have not gotten the experience in the way I sort of recalled, but more or less we did get it. We might still need around 500,000 after this is over. How am I gonna turn into 500,000? If I could to do a couple of the quests that I know I can't do, that would be a different matter. That would at least give me a few 100,000 each.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Wooden pitchfork. Didn't look all that wooden pitchforky to me. Right, I don't think there's anything here. At least anything worthwhile.
A battlefield. At least this feels familiar.
Do you want to fight? They're maintaining the portal. A fight might be best for us as far as experience is concerned.
Look at those lazy sods, sleeping on the job.
You are not he, the Red Prince, the spouse of the sun. No further than this shall you go.
That is not for you to know.
You cannot know. You may not know.
Not your place to ask such questions. Not my place to answer them.
He glares at you, wearing a high and reading.
A little under 600,000 needed. Looks like these are genuine dreamers, though. So that'd be 5 level 20 opponents. Have good shielding. Still, this is not exactly as what I want, but it's not exactly bad for us either. How the hell do you get there? You can definitely jump there, but from where? You have a couple of teleportations left, so I'd like to know. That's a fairly good safe place for us to. Am I just jumping for fun of it? Yeah, I just need to see what I can see. What are you gonna do? They're trying something at least. Move around blindly and cast area of effects to reveal me.
Destroy them.
Okay, who wants to go first? Could I fire this? Flame Dreamer has flame resistance. Earth Dreamer has earth resistance. So opposite element is weakness. Ramos the Wonder is a fighter. Okay. Can deal with this. There's no way I can get all of them the same spell. I can get most of them. Can I use scroll? Not a good one. You're gonna have a tough time attacking me. I'm so high. So mostly they're gonna buff themselves and die horribly here. Do I have a challenge still available somewhere? What exactly has happened here? I don't have any more warfare. Oh, that's fine.
Now let's get out of here.
I need to get down there. I'm too far away from everyone. The fight is basically ended. Doesn't work all that well that way. Right, you. At least we managed to get here before their all their abilities and shields got replenished. Earth weakness? Earth weakness. Hopefully we can tank two of them. They do have the elevation advantage, so this could be quite painful. And they lost it. First they did. Ooh, they're just throwing me around now. What the hell are they doing? A for effort, I guess. Blood. Yeah, I'm gonna go with some physical attacks to get rid of those. They have significant shielding magical wise. Almost nothing on the physical front. I could also transport a corpse on them. But I'm not sure if there's anything... there's nothing within reach. Right. Why the fuck am I not getting a discount? Be getting a discount. Why not? Why the fuck am I not getting a discount from blood? I have no idea. It is a bit of a problem though. Guess I can do a little bit. Yeah, I can only damage myself with this shit. I don't understand why. I'll drink green tea. I mean, it's not like we can use all of them anyway at this point. Yeah, that still sucks. And there aren't that many ways I can do physical damage. Yeah, the infect scroll is costing 1. Probably heals himself. Ooh, this could hurt. Ah, fuck. It haunted me. I can't control my character anymore. What exactly are you gonna do? You have 5 points and everything costs a single cast. Ah, throw it there, you dumbass. $100,000. Not bad. We need 327,000. We get quite a lot from these two. I'm gonna detonate a corpse there. Now luckily I don't have to detonate 3 main feeders. Didn't exactly go as I planned, but the result is the same. 177,000. Why is Spirit of Brahma's there? I guess it has to be in a location where you can't teleport to. Or you don't need to teleport to.
I cannot die in a dream. I cannot stop you, but the Red Princess will. She is well hidden, deep in the dream. As she lives, you will die.
Okay.
The princess...
I'm not here to actually kill her, but they don't feel bad, I guess. Pramos's blade. Two-handed, so we're not interested no matter what it is. Could leave it here, I guess. A potential new armor. Doubt it's gonna be all that useful to us though. There has to be something buried here.
I've spotted something.
Gigantic fork. Okay, dude, we might have a couple of items still left to loot here. We'll identify them afterwards. Earth Dreamer. Spear of Horror Sleep. There are a few things on the other side. But where exactly are they? I think it's just here. Right. That's the ice grenade. Right, nothing all that interesting. Geomancer leadership lucky charm. No, no, no. Horror sleep, dust blast, wits, finesse, critical hit chance. Not useful for us. Pork. Basic trident. Actually, I'm surprised how bad it is. Fairly basic armor. There's nothing noteworthy about any of these. $26,000. 150,000 needed
Finally,
for a wrap-up.
Somewhere nice.
That sounds like a reasonable number, and I probably don't have to wrap up a lot of the quests that I was worried about being able to wrap up. I'm certainly not going after anything new if we complete this and get the level up. I mean, I don't see what would be the point. The entire point of squeezing a few extra XP was to get to level 21, or at least hit the threshold and see you can't get there, one way or another.
An oasis of horror in a desert of, well, also horror.
Do we actually have to fight dragons here? It's a distinct possibility. I don't really want to fight Sadha. I don't know what I would gain from that.
Zolsticer, aid me! Even here the agents of the God King threaten my life. You killed the dreamers, didn't you? To me, guardians of dreams! Defend your princess against these vile intruders! Let their day descend into nightmare!
Okay, what do we have? We have Hunter Dreamer, Flame Dreamer, Earth Dreamer, Hunter Dreamer, Sada. Sada is the weakest. Seemingly at least, lowest level. Our immunity permanent. She's a great fighter and a pyrokinetic. Right there at incredible height over us, which is somewhat troublesome. Are they both hunter dreamers? No. But whatever, we cannot stay here. We're at a massive disadvantage if we do. This would probably be the best place because it's fairly tough to reach. The others at least can be reached. We're gonna have to go invisible. There's 2 hunters, so without a doubt they're going to mark my ass. I'm personally only worried about the hunters. They're gonna have the nastiest ability as far as my tactics are concerned. Anything pretty much goes with these though. Could try Not actually sure that would work. Yeah, I don't think we quite have the range to rain Ballada on them. Sure, we quite have the range to do a goddamn thing out to them. Not sure what would be the best way to operate here. I would need to disable them somehow. Not sure I can do it. I can easily disable one. If I use some kind of a shit ability like the horror form, the others will just attack it and wake it up. It'll help a little bit, but not enough. Again, dodge won't help. Because the first thing they'll do is neutralize that advantage. What I should have done is again use some sort of an actual boost. Ooh, I could do a double, no, I can't do another superconductor. Right. What exactly are those melee guys gonna do? Mr. Poison here can at least do something useful. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage. Asada isn't doing anything really. How is he too far? Right, this is a beautiful, beautiful place they have here. What's your weakness? Air, right? That is somewhat convenient for us. The physical attack guys are sort of irrelevant at this location. Only 2 attacks. Full circuit would need to be even closer, I guess. Yeah. I can probably kill at least one of them. That'll give me 2 extra action points. Stunned. Yeah, that'll do. Think we need to do anything fancy. I can ignore them. Probably should suppress Sada then. I don't know what to expect from her. I don't want to kill her either though at this point. Any weaknesses? Or fair enough. I'll go a little bit closer to Porter. Might be able to use a scroll. Nope. Yes. Okay, I'm in a bad position. Hill. What we need is a kill. Disable and kill. Yeah, what the hell am I gonna do with you? Water would be their weakness. I could kill Sada, only the Dreamer too. I'm sort of worried that when Sada dies, the others will sort of disappear too. 375 for a level up. So there's no point in worrying about anything at this point. Not that impressive of a level up. I suppose we got a lot of new attack capabilities though. Our spells should do more damage and so forth. And how to finish this?
Sata's ghost recoiled.
You killed me. Hiding. The House of Shadows were closing in. My children.
The spirit blinks, then looks around her, listless and confused.
Foolish. But no more foolish than doing nothing and waiting for the dagger fated to pierce my back. Death. He will come for me.
The spirit shuts her eyes, and a chill passes between you. She shudders.
Dream of death. No! He's here.
Well, sucks to be you. Looking at this, we didn't get anything interesting from the level up itself, but you can get the level up for whatever that's worth. Pretty much have to scour everything, do unnecessary fighting. But the end difference is pretty much the one level up. Instead of getting to level 21, you get to level 20. Which is fine, more than enough to wrap things up. I still sort of dislike that though. Do the conversation thing, try to pass things without relying on hostile options, skill options, and you're always going to get punished for it in the end. Very few games do it differently. At the moment I can only remember basically one, that's the Masquerade, Vampire, Bloodlines. Because you don't get anything from kills. Neverwinter Night, some player made modules, again because you don't get experience from kills. I feel like that's actually a fairly good solution to the issue. Your job is to complete missions, quests. Everything you do there, you get rewarded. It doesn't matter in the slightest how you do it. You can do it without a fight, great. If you kill everything, great. It's all the same in the as far as experience is concerned. There's still a massive difference in loot wise and things like that. So it's not irrelevant. But I do like the fact that the character progression isn't punished because of it. Rubbish ring. Rubbish lookout helmet. Ring of rubbish. Trickle Suns technically, but still a piece of crap. And a Punisher. So that was a lot of rubbish basically. But we did get the level up, so let's enjoy that. What exactly do we get? We can get to put extra points in something. Actually, Warfare mightn't be a horrible choice at this point. Because we only have pretty much undead opponents left, big opponents. So physical attacks do more damage to them. The soulmate, and we have more than enough to kill everyone through that. Hydra zombies might affect it, I'm not actually sure. It's because it has bonus to vitality healed. But Warfare would be a good companion to that because they multiply the bonuses. So it basically handles like you look at this. Everything that comes from skills is multiplicative, but attributes and gear are not. They just basically add on top of each other. So the effect in the end is much lesser than from the multiplicative ones. Warfare would be a multiplicative. At the same time, I don't think it matters in the slightest. I'll still take it. Guess we're going with wits. 99, yeah, can take it higher. Memory? Constitution. No, no, no. I'm thinking they might be able to reflect some of the damage, but yeah, I'm not. That would be the only way I couldn't do this. They can reflect damage. Constitution might sort of ward us against that. Memory would be to get extra abilities, which we don't need in the slightest, so I'll take Constitution uncharacteristically here. Get a little bit of extra vitality from that. Because the reflection probably isn't 100%. It's something else. Also, Mark probably isn't the worst thing ever to have at this point. Challenge, rather. What is unnecessary? What the hell is that? Yep. I think I'll take the control Void Woken too. I cannot see myself using this, but I'll take it. I don't think Mass Corpse Explosion has any value. Take that away. You need too much time to prepare the battle arena, and you don't have that luxury anymore in the Fallout fights. You just don't. So what the hell am I gonna take for the last spell? Some ways it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Also could take the Ruptured Tendons, although you need a dagger to use it. I do have a dagger. Actually, I do have a dagger. But I can't see any situation where that would be useful. I have a shield. I'm thinking of taking the Throw Dust, because that's an ability I can't replicate through scrolls, no matter how much I try. Sell the excess crap, leave things at that. Next time just wrap up the game.
The Consulate Garden.
I wish I would have paid attention to how much the damage difference is. We'll probably do closer to 3000 points of damage with a lightning strike on a thunderstorm. $1300 with a fireball. Probably go closer to 2000 plus 2500. Because they're guaranteed criticals.
I didn't think it'd be possible to make it into the
He looks at you and
Void.
he stands.
You are. I'm sorry we have to rely on an outside.
Thanks for providing the extra crap that bugs me down. Not interested in. Oh, I'd like to say I'm not interested in buying anything, but does the game offer level 21 gear?
What can I do for you?
I'm not sure I'm interested in going through all the shops, but can't deny being interested in does the option even exist. Latest added. I don't see any new equipment pieces per se. I'll still visit some shopkeeper, some proper goddamn shopkeeper. I'm not gonna go through the rings. Right, I don't see any kind of a change in equipment happening anymore at this point. I also don't really see why bother picking up loot that isn't usable at this point. Actually, why bother picking up anything at this point? It'll just drag us down. It might be slightly useful, but that's it. These shopkeepers have always been reliable, so
The statue reaches
if there
toward
is
the
level
bottom,
21
drops
gear,
out.
they'll have it.
You always bring me to such wonderfully destructive places. I'll never find somewhere quiet to settle down at this rate.
There is level 21 gear. We have level 21 dagger, wrap scalpel, finesse acid crippled silence lifesteal, intelligence single-handed critical hit accuracy, huntsman geomancer necromancer, constitution wit spire resistance leadership, perseverance, wits warfare pyrokinetic arrow the urge. Any level 21 pair of gauntlets. I still have the level 15 ones. The helmet isn't exactly great either. Weapons are a piece of shit, but it's more important to just wrap up the game at this point. The gear won't make a difference. Not a noticeable one. It's too minuscule compared to all the other things that are effective. Latest added, please. Level 20 crap, level 5 crap, level 8 I must have sold all that.
Don't have many more of those
21. Okay, wand. The level 21 shield. 1500 physical armor, 1000 magic armor, plus 4 initiative. Yeah, those are some good defenses. Finesse, hit point, sleep, life stealing.
Don't have many more of those on my sleeve.
Oh, wand, intelligence, blind, cripple, bleeding, lifesteal. Yeah, it's more or less the same.
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
I mean, I'm not seeing any kind of noticeable improvement one way or another. There's I suppose the standard armor improve benefits, the magical armor, physical armor are growing still, but equilibrium, strength, constitution, necromancer, summoning, burn on contact.
Don't have many more of those on my sleeve.
Right. Enough of that. Not a noticeable change in one direction or another.
Can we go in?
I'll talk to our who to make sure we got everything wrapped. The end shouldn't take too long. I think there's like one fight, one puzzle, and then the end. And the end is the easiest part.
Godwoken, you return. Put the amulet on and charge it up by consuming source. Once it's got, bring the amulet and the scroll to the path of blood. By the statue of Lucian, there is a hidden mechanism. Set the fully charged amulet in the hidden receptacle, then read from the scroll.
Yeah, I think I've got it. Path of Blood.
Pledge my life, Lucian. Please return.
I pledge my life.
Greetings. Have you come to join us in the endless prayer? Or do you wish Lucian's day wouldn't be the same? Ah, the path of blood ends in death. It was Lord Arp spends most of his time.
I pledge my life for Lucian. Please return.
I pledge my life, oh Lucian. Please return.
Hey, me first! Please, take my blood. Tell me I am pure.
That?
I pledge my soul.
Right.
Please return.
I pledge my soul. Please return.
Please return.
Does this charge amulet look like?
I pledge my life.
I pledge my heart, Lucian.
I haven't touched the amulet in a long while.
I pledge my heart, O Lucian.
Pledge my heart, oh Lucian. Please return. I pledge
I have a piece of paper somewhere, but where the hell is the amulet? Source amulet. Right.
I pledge my heart, O Lucian.
I pledge my